7 రోజుల కార్యక్రమానికి విచ్చేసిన మన ముఖ్య అతిథి గవర్నర్ గారు, ప్రజాసేవ పట్ల గొప్ప ఆసక్తి, అలాగే ఆరోగ్యం, విద్య ప్రధాన ఎజెండాగా దృష్టి సారించి సాధారణ ప్రజల జీవన ప్రమాణాల పెంపు కోసం అహర్నిశలు కృషి చేశారు వారే తమిళసై సౌందరరాజన్ గారు.
Samskrita Bharati and to inaugurate the Bhagavad Gita program, and really I am very happy, and my respects to Satish Tofeshwarkar, President Pragna Bharati Telangana, and my respects to Sri L.V. Subramaniam Garu, IAS, former Chief Secretary Government of Andhra Pradesh, and I heard his very short and sweet and memorable speech. And my respects to Dr. Sumalini Garu, faculty member of Pragna Bharati, and my respects to Dr. A.V. Narasimha Garu, PRO Samskrita Bharati, other distinguished guests, organizers, media friends, and all the other esteemed participants. A very special good evening to you all. And I'm really very happy to inaugurate this Bhagavad Gita program, which is going to be held for 7 days. And I'm really very happy that this is the time, because in Tamil Nadu we celebrate Margali festival. Margali festival, this whole month is dedicated to Narayana Krishna. So this program organized by Samskrita Bharati, I really appreciate your efforts in this. And it is the need of the hour. The youngsters, I always say, we blame the youngsters because they are attracted towards foreign culture, different culture. But it's just the fault of us not enlightening them with the Puranas and the good things from our country. For example, a child crawls in a veranda in front of its house, where neem fruits drop from the neem tree. This child takes the neem fruit and tastes it and said, so sweet. We all know neem fruits, 75% bitter, not even 75%, 90% bitter, 10% only sweet. This child picks the neem fruit and says, so sweet. Like our youngsters saying, attracted by the foreign culture, saying that it's very attractive. The child of this rich house, the house has in its kitchen the honey dropping jackfruit is there. The ripe mango fruit is there. The sweetest banana type is there. But the elders, they didn't provide these sweet fruits to the child, and the child didn't taste these tastiest fruits of the house, which is kept in the kitchen. The child says the neem fruit is the tastiest and the sweetest. So I think this program provides the youngsters the fruitness of the Gita, so that they taste the fruitfulness of our Puranas, the Gita, so that they follow it in the life. As our saint Swami Vivekananda said, the Upanishads and Gita provide me strength, and only strength. Each and every page gives me strength.
అన్మ్యూట్ అయిపోయిందా? చూడండి చెప్పండి.
తను అన్మ్యూట్ అయింది.
చెప్పండి ఆవిడ చెప్పండి మేడం.
Till now it was here, no?
Yes,
this Jnana Saptagam organized by Samskrita Bharati, I really appreciative of this effort, because as I said, what all the core subject of Gita, we have, as child, we have heard in the discourses by the saints in the temples. As a child, we have gone and heard it. And what are the, not even the core Gita, there are stories associated with Gita. The subject of Gita, we have heard so much. And as I said, that John Barber has told, then everyone was very much surprised about his attitude. Then he told, everyone asked, in this height of the war, how could we so calm? He told, I had my undergraduation in a great country of India. And during that time, I have read Bhagavad Gita. And it taught me to be with same attitude, whether we are in calm situation or in a confused situation, everything is with God. So I developed this attitude after reading Gita. He has written in his book. So why I am telling this is the strength of Gita. Whatever the situation in our life we face, Gita gives us answer. During my childhood, in a discourse, a saint was telling a story. I want to narrate this. Arjuna had the bow and arrow. Dharma told Arjuna, you are having the bow and arrow, but you are not using it. What is this? Like that, he criticized the bow and arrow. Arjuna promised and took a oath that if anyone criticized the bow and arrow of him, will kill him. So now his godfather, his mentor, Dharma has criticized the bow and arrow. So now he has to kill him according to the oath taken by him, the promise taken by him. But he was confused. He was my godfather. He criticized what to do. I have to keep up my promise. So he ran to Krishna. Krishna, I promised, I took a oath that if anybody criticizes my bow and arrow, I will kill him. But Dharma criticized the bow and arrow. What to do? Then Krishna told, go and tell some disrespectful words to him. He scolded him. He went and told. He scolded him. Krishna told, if you scold elders, if you disrespect elders, it is like killing him, killing them. So he went and scolded him. Then he fulfilled his promise. But he didn't get sleep. Because I scolded my elder. It is like killing him. I killed him. Now I feel like suicide myself. I want to kill myself. The feeling which I am having is I have criticized my elder. So the feeling which I am having is now I have to kill myself. Then again he went to Krishna. Krishna, now I have a feeling that I have to kill myself. A suicidal tendency is with me because I have disrespected my elder. I have criticized my elder. Then Krishna told, you talk self-pride of you. Boast yourself. We respected our parents and we thought disrespecting our parents is like killing them. So if a child is taught like that, will the child disrespect its parents, disobey its parents? So that's the message. And another thing, now the self-pride spoils our future in most of the places, even office, in the society. If we talk self-pride, we lose our opportunities. So it is like killing us. So the discourses which we heard connecting with Gita told these stories, and this became a lesson to us. And following this, we all become very successful youngsters, and then we followed it in life. So whatever Gita says, it helps us to face any situation in life. So only Rajagopalacharya told about Gita, that whatever the hurdles we face in the life, there is an answer from Gita. Same thing our father of nation Gandhiji told. Gita is my guide, and whatever the situation I face, there is an answer in Bhagavad Gita. So even from my childhood, even though I read large number of books, even the recently in an interview, they asked which is the book which you like most. From my childhood, even though I have read many more medical books or scientific books or political books, still now I say the book I like is our Bhagavad Gita. Because it guides us. I can boldly say the success story which we wrote by ourselves, because from our childhood we learnt Gita and we have heard Gita. And Lord Krishna is always besides us, guides us. So I really appreciate Samskrita Bharati, and Samskrita Bharati are doing wonderful job. And it is said, because we are all we love our mother tongue, but in Italy they did a research saying that reciting Sanskrit slogas improved the brain function, and Alzheimer's disease is prevented in them. So this is the proved research, not from India. It's a proved research from Italy. So Samskrita Bharati is doing a very wonderful job, and I'm really very happy that this program has been initiated, and I'm very happy to inaugurate the Samskrita Bharati Telangana branch, the Prajna Bharati and the Impact Foundation, the inaugural function of the Gita Jnana Saptagam organized by Samskrita Bharati. I'm really very happy to get connected, and all these following days, the youngsters and the people who hear all the discourses definitely will be benefited by this, and I wish this should continue, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bharati Telangana. Propose vote of thanks on behalf of three organizations: Samskrita Bharati, Prajna Bharati, and Impact Foundation. Now I request Dr. A.V. Narasimha Rao.
Yo, Sarvebhyah Namaskar. I deem it as a privilege to stand in front of you to propose vote of thanks on behalf of the three organizations, Samskrita Bharati Telangana, Prajna Bharati, and Impact Foundation. I propose this vote of thanks on behalf of Samskrita Bharati Adhyaksha, Brahmashri Narendra Kapreji, and Impact Foundation Director, Shri Gampa Nageshwara Garu. At the outset, I express heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Governor of Telangana State, Her Excellency Dr. Tamilisai Sundararajan Garu, for having readily accepting our request to be the chief guest of this function and to inaugurate the Gita Jnana Saptaham. Your Excellency, your participation in this auspicious evening has given us a powerful boost to the week-long Gita Jnana Yajna. Also, we thank you for the valuable directions and suggestions given during your inaugural speech. In fact, the stories which have been mentioned and also the message that Paraninda and Swotkarsha to be avoided, I humbly submit that we shall sincerely follow your words of advice and directions. Also, we look forward for greater support and guidance from your good offices as Honorable Governor of the state for the promotion of Sanskrit learning in general and spoken Sanskrit in particular in the state of Telangana. We are sure under your guidance, Telangana state will take the lead in the country in promotion of Sanskrit language. I thank Shri Shirish Ji, President of Prajna Bharati Telangana, for the welcome address rendered, and Dr. Sumalini, member of the Prajna Bharati team, for introducing the honorable chief guest. I express our sincere thanks to the speaker, Shri L.V. Subramaniam Garu, IAS, former Chief Secretary to the Government of Andhra Pradesh, for his valuable message. He has been kind enough to be with
సార్ అన్మ్యూట్ అయింది, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. నరసింహరావు గారు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే.
He has been kind enough to be with us and deliver a brief but very valuable address today. And he will be delivering his complete address on 22nd December as part of the Saptaham. I also take this opportunity to thank all the eminent personalities who have accepted to share their valuable knowledge and experience from the teachings of Sri Bhagavad Gita during the Gita Gnana Saptaham. I also acknowledge the valuable time and effort paid by the volunteers and members of all the organizations, and I profusely thank them all for having committed to make the Gita Jayanti celebrations very successful. Last but not the least, we wholeheartedly thank all the participants of this program who have made this event meaningful and purposeful. Vande Samskrita Mataram, Vande Bharata Mataram. Dhanyawada.
Thank you, Dr. E.V. Narasimha Rao. Thank you very much. I will request